It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the full shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
You could do it again if you wanted.
It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the full shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
I'm Wayne Miller.
This is It's Movie Time.
It is.
And it's time.
And we've got Mothra here. Mothra actually an ally near the end.
Well, now, look at.
Let's give it a
look at. Jeez. We're talking about Godzilla,
yes,
the king of monsters, right?
Yes.
Or something like that?
Yes.
I don't know how.
It is.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Now, so this is about the 130th version of Godzilla. Wayne, tell me, what does this do? What does this add?
Well, in some ways it brought me back to my misspent youth in front of the television set, watching the black and white, 1950s and 60s versions of Godzilla. But this time around, because I'm thinking, okay, is this another remake? My God, we've had so many remakes.
Yeah.
We had the one 20 years ago with Matthew Broderick. We had the one back about 4 or 5 years
That's
ago.
Right.
And but no, this is a sequel to that one just a few years back.
Okay.
And of course,
San Francisco, when Godzilla wrecked San Francisco.
He tore through it like a toddler through Tinker Toys. And but this time there are a number, maybe too many. And even at the end, we see some kind of crawl out of the woodwork, of all these monsters.
Oh, jeez.
But you know what? Really, I kind of, in some ways, I kind of liked about this. It was trying to catch all of the different cameos, but of some TV stars and pretty good movie actors and actresses, from TV. We've got, of course, the main couple, Kyle Chandler, that people from TV would remember.
Was he some kind of a coach on TV?
Yes, yeah, Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
And one of our favorite females, not only me for TV, but you for the movies, Vera Farmiga.
Right, a solid B+ actress.
Yes, yes. Very good, very interesting look to her.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are fans of the Netflix series Stranger Things would recognize probably the main protagonist, excuse me, and the main protagonist of the movie, the teenage Millie Bobby Brown, who plays her daughter.
Yeah.
And not your standard looking or acting.
No, right.
teenager.
And you're right, she does pull through. She becomes the hero of this story.
Yes,
And
yes.
surprisingly so. But it only highlights to me that these actors and actresses you're talking about get very little time. Ken Watanabe. Excuse me, was that Ken?
Yes. Or from The Shape of Water, Academy Award nominated
you're hurting me.
actress Sally Hawkins.
Oh, Lord.
But plus several others. That, a great character actor, Bradley Whitford, that people remember as one of the stars of the old TV series, The West Wing. And here, he plays a very sarcastic person.
And not enough for me of Charles Dance.
Oh, Charles Dance playing
as the heavy.
As the Eurotrash heavy that he does so well.
Right. But, all right, we're having fun with the actors, and of course, you're really good at spying them. But the story, come on, what? Tell me. Why? I mean, we've got thousands of people out there waiting to hear whether they should take part of their summer out to go see Godzilla, the King of the Monsters.
For a mindless couple of hours in a theater, it's probably, you could do worse. You could be entertained, even though that I found some of it very confusing.
Oh my Lord, yeah.
The mythology about what they call them, the Titans.
Yes, they call
that
them.
are kind of hidden down there.
Something analogous to dinosaurs.
Yes.
But even the three-headed one comes from is an alien, right?
Yeah, that's what you think, but hell, you don't know. I mean, the three-headed, he was the bad boy.
Yeah.
But, well, I guess you would call him the bad triplet. His little three heads.
Yeah.
But then we've got a couple of old standbys like Mothra.
Yeah.
Who was actually very pretty.
Well, you hit on one of the things I think that if you're going to save this movie at all, is the kind of spin where you have Godzilla actually working with the scientists in some way.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it was kind of like kind of a heroic role for Godzilla, which in some of those in some ways it was a little true to form of some of the old movies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are they making him sympathetic?
Sympathetic, but also more of a hero. He would take on and kick the butt of either alien monsters that would come in, or ones like I think Rodan or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And so it was kind of true to form to that. The one thing that kept my interest, and I think they're setting up another sequel. And because you saw when they were talking about some of these Titan animals, or monsters or whatever, kind of hidden out there, a couple of times they mentioned Kong. And near the end, when they were showing, it looked like some old paleographic drawing, cave drawing, and there was. It looked like Kong.
Oh no!
And so I think that it's probably setting up a sequel, because that was another old ratty black and white movie when Kong took on Godzilla.
Well, there's a rumor going around that a bunch of the usual suspects, including you and me, went to New York to see Kong.
Yes, the musical.
The musical.
Yes, and Kong's dear to our heart. And I think they would probably make Kong to be almost like they did in that Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
That movie, that Kong kind of like protected his little human friends, from a big bad monster.
Right.
Now come on, let's be realistic. Godzilla would make fried chicken tenders from Kong with just his breath alone.
I know.
So it would be a mismatch.
You're right. Maybe it's going to be interesting to see how they pull that off.
Yeah.
But right now we're stuck in the summer of 2019 with Godzilla, the King of Monsters, and this is like one of the big deals of the summer.
Yeah.
So everybody is waiting for my buddy, who's somewhat of an expert on this stuff, to apply a grade to Godzilla.
Well, I tell you, special effects notwithstanding, I did find some of the cinematography very kind of murky, and I'm thinking, is it my martini?
Very dark.
My martini that was clouding my eyes, so it was kind of hard to make out what was kind of going on, especially with all these monsters, and my God, everything blowing up.
It was so dull. The print was so dull. It was so dark that any director could make that movie. You could make 100 mistakes in one frame, and nobody would know.
I'd say for the true to type of movie that it was going to be, and a kind of an updated version of some of the old Saturday afternoon black and white Godzilla classics, and for at least employing some great actors and actresses, I'm going to give it a C.
Very good. And I am going to be nice. And for this Monster Mash, I'm going to give it a C minus.
Okay. I was going to say, if you're going to one up me with a grade, I'm thinking, oh my God, did Mothra kind of like influence you on that one?
All right. Very good.